TalkTainmentRadio.com. Look, up in the sky, it's the superheroes of travel. Ricky Tyus and Tashi Williams on It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainmentRadio.com. Listeners, you can join the conversation at 877-932-9766 or subscribe to Talktainment Radio YouTube channel, and the podcast is available. So, for the second half of the show, we're going to talk about the Columbus Caribbean Festival. Tashi, are you still there?
Yes, I am, Ricky.
Okay, so what do you know about the Columbus Caribbean Festival?
Well, you know what? I really don't know a whole lot about the Columbus Caribbean Festival, Ricky.
All right, well, the mission is...
so I'm excited to hear about it.
Okay, well, the mission is to bring the culture and heritage of the Caribbean to Central Ohio. It was founded in 2017 by Celebrity Style Events and ABBA Music Group. And some of the popular islands in the Caribbean that will be celebrated include, of course, Jamaica,
right,
Barbados, Bermuda, the Virgin Islands, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Grenada, Guadeloupe, Haiti, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, and many others. So the purpose of all this, and first of all, the Columbus Caribbean Festival takes place September 14th through the 16th, and it's downtown Columbus at the Scioto Mall. And again, it takes place September 14th through the 16th. And the purpose of this is to educate the community of the Caribbean culture, as well as bring awareness to the poor countries of the Caribbean. Proceeds will benefit supplying those countries unprivileged children with necessities for the school year. So this is supposed to be something that benefits the children of the Caribbean. And the islands that they're talking about is Jamaica, Barbados, Bermuda, the Virgin Islands, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Grenada, Haiti, St. Kitts, St. Lucia. And it takes place again September 14th through the 16th in downtown Columbus on the Scioto Mall. And we have some videos showing just some of the things that were so awesome about it from 2017. So what do you think? Are you going to attend?
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'm going to have to attend that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You should attend it. I won't be able to attend it because, of course, I'll be under the weather on that particular day.
But, that's right. You will be.
Yeah.
So, yes, I will have to attend that.
Right, but this is last year's Caribbean Festival, and in downtown Columbus. It's just a few of the videos, and they have the costumes. You know, they have the costumes, and the music, and they have a lot of food trucks. It's my understanding. They have a lot of food trucks, and the food trucks are serving some of our favorite dishes from the Caribbean. You know, so plan on going to the Columbus Caribbean Festival, and again, that is September 14th through the 16th. That should be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's at the Scioto Mall. As you can see, they have pretty costumes, amazing costumes for this particular event. It's supposed to benefit the unprivileged children of the Caribbean. I question Cuba because it just takes something special to go to Cuba, but it's supposed to benefit the unprivileged children of the Caribbean. So what do you think about that?
That's good. That sounds really good. So it benefits the unprivileged children. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm. And the amazing part is I looked at Caribbean festivals from around the country, and we have a long way to go. So
yes, we do.
So I'm asking the people to show up, get involved, because Boston, for example, they have a huge parade before the event, and they have people lined up on both sides of the street. So Boston has a huge event, about the Caribbean. And if Trish would get in touch with me, I can probably get some vendors to help promote the event. So we can make it a very special event here in Columbus with It's Your Time to Travel and Talktainment Radio. So if you could attend the event this year, because I won't be able to go, I will be under the weather. That particular that particular weekend. So it's if you can go and I'll try and get a hold of her and see what we can do to make next year bigger and better events. What do you think about that?
Right, that sounds good, because I'm not sure I'm not sure how well it's advertised, but I know a lot of people don't know about it.
Well, the only place I've seen it at is Facebook.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I wanted her to be on the show today, so that we can kind of talk about it and get it out there. And I tried calling her on the break, and she didn't answer, and her voicemail was full. So maybe we can get her on the air another time and talk about it.
Right.
But do you know what's going on this weekend?
No, what's going on this weekend, Ricky?
Yeah, but before we do that, why don't you cover your travel tip?
Okay, so let's go into the travel tips. All right, so we're traveling through these airports and we don't connect to their public Wi-Fi. So let's go over that. You may want to think twice before using the Wi-Fi at San Diego International Airport. A new study ranks the safety of public Wi-Fi at 45 of the busiest airports, and SDIA was found to be the absolute worst. Now, SDIA, just in case you don't know, is San Diego International Airport.
San Diego International Airport.
Okay, so
has the worst public Wi-Fi of any airport in the United States.
Yes, it does. Now, the study reviewed data over a 5-month period starting in January. Mm-hmm. Based on that review, each airport was assigned a threat index score, okay, which is an indication of device vulnerability and Wi-Fi network risk. Woo, that's not good. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. While free public airport Wi-Fi may often be a godsend, the networks are typically unencrypted, insecure, or improperly configured.
Hey, say that again.
I'm going to repeat this, okay? So, just because it's free doesn't mean it's good.
Right.
So, while free public airport Wi-Fi may often be a godsend, the networks are typically unencrypted. That means they're not secure, insecure, okay, and improperly configured. All right?
Right.
So that means it's not set up properly. Anybody can get a hold of your stuff. There's no privacy. They can hack into your information. So here we go. When connecting to public Wi-Fi, you put 3 things at risk: your device, your credentials, and your data.
Right.
Malicious public Wi-Fi networks often look like any other network. But by clicking on Accept Terms and Conditions to join, you may be installing malware on your device. Now, that's not good. That means that people could easily get into your information. All right? As for your credentials, when connecting to a dangerous network, you could be a victim of Wi-Fi phishing, which involves a hacker creating a web page that looks just like another one.
Right.
When your username and password is entered, the reality is you are entering information on a hacker's site. That's not good. Business travelers who typically are working while passing through airport is transferring data to or from coworkers on a hacker's network, which means the information is going through hackers' devices. Wow! I bet some of you didn't know that when you sit there at Panera, Starbucks, and every place else and do your work all day long. You know you're taking chances.
You are absolutely taking chances.
Okay? Far too many U.S. airports have sacrificed the security of their Wi-Fi networks for consumer convenience. As a result, business travelers in particular put not just their devices, but their company's entire digital infrastructure at risk every time they connect to Wi-Fi that is unencrypted, unsecure, or even improperly configured. So when you go shopping and you go, you like Target and stuff like that, you say, hey, free Wi-Fi at Target. I don't know if you knew that or not, but that's because they want you to use that Target app. So you could get your free maybe discounts on different things by using the Target app. So they figure, hey, why not give them free Wi-Fi? We want them to use our app. Macy's does the same thing, and so does JCPenney's.
Right.
But keep in mind, you're putting your information at risk. And
Absolutely.
I mean, it comes at a high cost if you put your information at risk. San Diego's airport scored a 10 out of 10, higher than any other airport. That's not good. That means 10 out of 10 that they're not good. Not that they're good, but that they're not a good place for Wi-Fi. We found that a Wi-Fi access point with the name hashtag Sand-Free Wi-Fi was running an ARP poisoning attack, a fact that should make most Wi-Fi using travelers cringe. While the site appeared to users to be the airport's sanctioned free Wi-Fi server, in fact, it was not.
Wow.
Yes, that is a wow factor, right?
It
makes you wonder what other companies are also using out here as well.
Mm-hmm.
According to the report, the chances of connecting to a medium-risk network in San Diego are 30%. The odds of logging onto a high-risk one are about 11%. Now, that's interesting. So that tells you a lot. Now, a lot of you that aren't familiar with technology, that just basically is saying that if you connected the Wi-Fi at San Diego, more than likely, your chances are you will get malware. Not that you will not get it, but that you will get it. There's a high risk that you will receive it. Okay?
That's right.
The top 10 most vulnerable airports are San Diego International. They got a 10 out of 10. We just discussed that. John Wayne International Orange County Airport, Santa Ana, California. They got an 8.7. That's still high.
Wow.
William P. Hobby Airport, Houston, Texas. That's a 7.5. That's still high. South Florida International Airport, Fort Myers, Florida. That's a 7.1. We're still up there.
Right.
Newark Liberty International Airport, Newark, New Jersey. That's a 7.1. We're still doing pretty bad. Dallas Love Field, Dallas, Texas. That's a 6.8. That's mediocre. That's still doing pretty bad. But you guys could tell by, these are kind of like the same scores you use to look at a male or a female. You look at the scores and you're like, somebody says, oh, what do they look like? Oh, they're about a 6. Okay, so that's what you're getting. That's the same thing. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, people. Don't act like you don't know. Everybody does it. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, Phoenix, Arizona. That's a 6.5. We're still pretty high. Anything above 5 is high to me. And then 5 is not doing too well. So, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, hey, Charlotte, North Carolina, 6.4. Detroit, Metropolitan Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan, 6.4. I'm going to need you guys to step it up and do better. That's still not good. General Edward Lawrence Logan International Airport,
This one
Boston,
surprised me.
Massachusetts.
This one surprised me.
Yeah, this one's a 6.4.
Yeah.
This is a huge airport, too.
Right.
Yes.
Huge airport.
So, if you want to plan your next trip through some of the country's safer airports, here we go. The best choices are, and this is a surprise to everybody, Chicago's Midway Airport. Now, you know Chicago has 2 airports. So, Chicago Midway Airport is the one, and this is the one that's almost to me like being in the middle of the city, where the threat index is 4.5, and Raleigh-Durham International with a score of 4.9. With Chicago's crime rate, at least they I guess they say at least we keep the Wi-Fi available.
So tell me, what's the solution to all of this?
You know what? I would assume that you could either start buying your own Wi-Fi, which is very, very expensive, or just don't use their public Wi-Fi. If you use public Wi-Fi, it's a risk anyway.
Well,
you could use other things, like if you go overseas, there's a thing that you could use that's called iWi-Fi Travel. It provides 4 gigs mobile hotspot to get secure mobile Wi-Fi wherever you go.
And it's
so
it's $9.95 a day. Okay, it's $9.95 a day.
$9.95 a day is not too bad at all. Or you can use your own cell phone Wi-Fi in the U.S. Right. But here's the thing. A lot of people, and I get it, some of you guys are saying, well, it's expensive to use my own Wi-Fi. It is, but it's more expensive, too, to get this,
absolutely,
to get hacked or something like that on your Wi-Fi. But a lot of here's the thing. Using your cell phones, depending upon your cell phone company and who your cell phone is with, it's a little harder to get that hacked into because of the firewalls that they put up on those cell phones, on those smartphones. But some companies do not. It depends on what company it is. Usually, Samsung and Apple, they put up very high
firewalls.
They put up very high what is it again?
Firewalls.
Firewalls. Yes, I just said it too. Yes, they put up very high firewalls. So you're pretty much protected on those. The other cell phone carriers, I'm really not sure about, but I know those two, they really advertise what their security is on their cell phones, so they're pretty good. So that's something that you could be aware of as well. To just make sure that when you're pulling that out, that you're always cautious of that as well. And just look at people around you, too. Sometimes you could just see people doing different things. Now when you travel, people do a lot of different things. So just be cautious of that. People walking by you with wands. They try to get your credit card information. So just be cognizant of all the things that are going on around you. You just have to be just more vigilant than ever before.
Okay, thanks for the travel tip. You had me scared to travel now.
What?
Wow. So the key word here is be careful about using public Wi-Fi, especially at select airports, and stay away from San Diego. Okay. This weekend is we're going to have a Perseids meteor shower. It's coming to a sky near you. And the best summertime meteor shower will be coming to a sky near you this coming weekend, weather permitting. During the Perseids peak on the nights of August 11th through the 12th and August 12th through the 13th, sky watchers should see about 60 to 70 meteors per hour. And the best views will come before dawn on August the 13th. And an added bonus is Moonlight will not interfere with the spectacle this year. The moon will be near new. It will be a near new moon, and it will crescent, which means that it was set before the meteor show begins or gets underway about right after midnight. And at best, a typical meteor shower produces about 80 to a few hundred meteors per hour. And what's great about Persedia this weekend is that you can enjoy it during the summer warmth. This major shower takes place during the lazy, hazy days of summer, when many families are on vacation or looking for things to do. So that's something to look for this weekend, is a meteor shower. Some people will go camping this time of year and get out in the country so that there's just clear skies to look at the shower. So do you think you and Randy would do that this weekend?
I'm not really sure. You know, that's something that sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to mention that to Randy. That sounds something. Excuse me, I can't talk this evening. That sounds like something that we may want to do.
Hey,
yes.
And if you pick up a copy of the Olentangy River Neighborhood, Ticers and Travel has a business profile in there, and it also talks about how to improve family cruises with third-party insurance, and it also has my business profile in there. So if you get an opportunity to visit that magazine, my business profile is in the Olentangy River Neighborhood magazine. So
excellent, and it's always a nice one. So please go check and find out where you can pick that up and get a copy of it.
Yeah, it has my business profile in there. So we've covered just about everything for the show, except for travel insurance. Just real fast, folks, we're traveling all over the world to all these great destinations, but your health insurance doesn't work when you're overseas or if you're in the middle of the ocean. So please, third-party travel insurance will take care of that. You can call my company. Our phone number is 866-547-5362. That's 866-547-5362. One of the future shows, I will get a representative on here from TravelSafe, and she'll talk all about travel insurance. But just make sure when you're traveling overseas that you protect yourself. So if an emergency happens, you're covered, and you're not calling back home trying to raise money. But travel insurance is important, and we're traveling all over the world. Pretty soon, we're going to be traveling to outer space. So you just need to get protected, especially if you're going outside of the country. Tashi?
Yes.
I appreciate you calling in. I know you have a busy schedule.
Well, I am always happy to reach out to everybody and call in. And like I said, the next time I'll be able to be there. It's always fun to talk to everyone and just to talk about travel and what's going on and what you have in your hat for travel in your travel company. So that's always a good time. So maybe next time we could discuss a little bit more trips that we're doing and upcoming events that we have and that we've gone to, so everyone out there can get a chance to go and have a good time. You know what, Ricky? I don't know if we had an opportunity to discuss this, but I went to the fair and
State
June.
Fair.
Yes, I went there with my neighbor. And right, and her 2 kids.
Look, up in the sky, it's the superheroes of travel, Ricky Tyus and Tashi Williams, and we're able to take you around the world by air, land, or sea, even by flying saucer, on Talktainment Radio. And make sure that you subscribe to Talktainment Radio YouTube channel.